Congratulations on your new store. And while, a lot of people are finding it hard to even sustain their businesses, you all have started a new store. So how did that happen?
Actually, November we launched the Kalagoda store, and at that point we took a call that we wanted to even start working on our pet collection, which we had always been, but never really dedicated enough time, to it.
Internationally,
We've always been doing that.
we've always been showcasing pret wear at fashion weeks internationally, and in India, we've been very dedicated towards Indian bridal wear.
So then we decided that, because I think that was one part which was missing over here in India. We decided to launch the store, which would have been ready in
always
March.
been true to our brand also. Brand has always been about edgy, ready to wear collections. So we said, why not launch our own store? The first FSP pret store.
Okay. And what were the challenges setting up or opening this store, especially like, as you said, that you were planning to do this before the lockdown, but then there were so many challenges in the lockdown. What were the particular challenges that you all faced and how did you sort of overcome it?
I think, we were going to launch it on 31st of March, which obviously got pushed. But it's okay because maybe, it's okay. There was no challenge. Now we decided we'll launch it now. It was okay. Everything was ready.
It's good if we had to launch it at that time, and then we'll be, in the different situation. Right now, the way the market condition and everyone's sentiments are, so we said we'll rather delay it for some time and open it in the right time.
Okay.
So it's a new thing for us also.
And had you ever sort of thought of such a low-key opening of your new store?
No, that's what, in a way, it was good that we didn't launch it at that point. And because, there was no point doing a low-key launch. And I think now we'll do the launch in September. We'll be ready with it in September.
And think of some new ideas.
And we'll come up with some more new ideas in terms of what else can we do over there,
Okay. And why did you feel the need to open another pret store?
Because at Kalagoda, if you've been to our store, the Kalagoda store, it's 6,000 square feet store, and it is it's largely for a person getting married or a person attending a marriage. It's basically occasion wear, and pret wear didn't seem to fit inside that. So we needed to open a separate store with a different sensibility, but keeping the brand in mind. And so we said, why don't we open a pret store also? Because we wanted everyone to come to one place. So when you visit Kalagoda, you visit our pret store, you visit the occasional bridal couture store. So give a good experience also to our customer.
Okay. And can you, so in September, when you said that you will sort of like launch or maybe relaunch in a big way and work on different kinds of ideas, what are the different ideas that are brewing at this point?
I don't know, maybe digital launch, maybe have Star see the store, digitally. I don't know, we're just thinking of some random ideas.
Ideating and, thinking of having a completely different story rather than the traditional launches which stores do. So we are in between of, creative.
I think this is the right time where everyone's trying to use their creativity, and everyone is focusing on a concept and a story rather than just all out normal business tactics what the people are doing.
Okay. And actually that brings me to my next question, that in this day and age, how important is digitization and what you as a brand are doing to sort of engage more people online?
See, we knew that the future is everyone is on the phone. We realized this about 3 years back. And that's when we realized that we need to tell a brand story in our way. So we launched the Peacock magazine. So 3 years back, we launched the magazine, and it's a way we tell the story where everyone featured in the magazine wears their clothes. So that is the way to keep the people updated with the latest trends that we are doing, the current work that we're doing, internationally what we are doing, in India what we are doing, who are the people wearing the stuff. So in a nutshell, we've realized this 3 years back, and that's why we started the magazine. And now we're looking at, since we already have a magazine, what else can we do, to make a person be more engaged online. So we're coming up with some more ideas. I think few things are in the pipeline, and it's too early to discuss right now.
Okay. And as far as your digital marketing promotion goes, can you tell us a little about what those strategies are? Like, what kind of content you create for, say, Instagram or Facebook, on your website?
See, we've been very quiet in the lockdown period because there were so many people posting so many things about themselves. This people started realizing that they were cooks. People started realizing they are dancers. People started realizing that they are fitness enthusiasts. So and I think that was the time when everyone was refinding themselves. And I think that was a great thing, because we used to see a lot of our friends. We say, "Oh, we never knew you were doing this." You know and Falguni herself was busy cooking and baking, and so I think that was the time when everyone found their true selves, and their hobbies. So that was the time when we actually kept quiet, because uh, we ourselves wanted to see how the shift is in people, and coming back to work now, we've realized that a lot of people, are currently still stuck into that quarantine period, and it will take about at least a month or a month
month or two for people to
bounce back,
normalize
to
things.
normalize it. So we have come up with few plans, we've come up with few ideas, keeping in mind that people should use these small things and get engaged with our brand. So we are not only selling clothes. I think we're selling a experience to people. We're selling an aspiration so that people buy into that.
And we are selling a part of us, so we want it to be special.
Yeah.
Okay. So how long, like you said that according to you it will take about a month for things to normalize, but how soon do you think will the fashion industry start making the same amount of numbers, the sales that it used to pre-lockdown?
I think things will normalize, as I said. People will get back to, okay, fine, I need to go buy something for my sister's wedding that's happening. Or I'm getting married, I need to go buy something. Things will normalize. Numbers may change. May not hit that target. You may not hit that number that you decided for this year. But it's a glad thing that things are going to get normalized, because of the time that we've been in lockdown, and there were very uncertain times. And
but now things are at least getting better.
So I think that is the plus point, or you can say
the bright
side of it. That, and we all want things to get normalized. I don't care about the numbers. Numbers we can do when things bounce back in 6 months or whenever it takes. But we want, like my mom is at home and she's not stepped out for 4 months. My daughter's at home, she's not stepped out for 4 months. We want things to get normal first. And there are so many people who are suffering with COVID. They need to get back to being normal itself. So I think right now we want things to just get normal.
Okay. And pret vis-a-vis couture, do you think that in this time pret is going to be more in demand, and hence are you guys also focusing more on pret?
I don't think so that, okay, now since we were locked down for 4 months, now I need only pret wear. I think once you get back to normal, and then you start realizing, okay, I need to attend this function. Diwali is coming up. I need to pick up something for myself. I think everyone is now started deciding in the lockdown only. Okay, I need to go and get this clothes. I need to go buy this shoes. I need to go do this. So everyone's already got an agenda to their shopping list. Falguni is already tick marked and put. Okay, once lockdown opens, I'm going to go to the store, check it out, and buy. So I think when that starts happening, when everyone starts going back to being normal, okay, I need this, there's no such thing as pret.
So even actually, the first few months of lockdown, like the first 2 months, you felt like, there's too much going on. You don't want to look at anything. You don't want to shop anything. You don't want to do anything. But then now soon, that's the human nature. Everyone wants to get back and feel good about themselves, feel normal. Yes, I do think that pretwear people are going to feel like more easier to buy online, which is what it's going to be. But, till the time stores start running full-fledged, till then people will buy pretwear, and then once everything is normal, then people get back to buying their couture and occasion wear and everything.
We have a lot of clients who are in US and
in US
Dubai,
in fact people are really shopping couture.
So we've done so many custom made pieces for them online, couture pieces for them online. They have the weddings. So I think it's all as per the need of the hour. Like if I need a running pair of shoes, I'll go buy it right now. If I want to buy brogues, I will buy it right now. I may wear it later on, but I'll buy it now, because I need it. So I think it's all on the need of the hour.
Okay. And what are perhaps the differences and similarities between your couture and pret design philosophy?
Oh, it's very different. I mean, it's the same brand, it's the same company, it's everything remains the same, but the sensibility is very, very different. Like our pretwear is very edgy, it's very for the it girl, for someone who understands fashion, someone who wants to experiment with fashion, someone who's looking for something different, and someone who wants to stand out and not be like we walk into. There are so many stores that are open right now, other stores that are open right now, and you walk in and you see the same people like, oh, I see this red shirt on someone else. I go and I see the same red shirt because you all buy from the same place, So the reason why you would want to select us is if you want to look different, because I know at least not 1,000 people are wearing the same stuff, So pret in that form for us is very close to us also, because we want to see people the way we want, our designs to be
portrayed or seen.
So for us, pret is also very important, and couture is a very different sensibility. It is more occasion based, something that that is very thoughtfully designed, something that's kept in mind for you,
very bespoke and has a lot of detailing. Whereas pretwear, yes, it is for the it girl and it's for the fashionista, but it follows a lot of trends. Whereas for couture and bridal, we do what we feel like, which is a classic, which 10 years down the line you want to remove and wear it, you should be able to do that.
Okay. And also, are people buying online, or do you think online sales supersede like physical sales, being in brick and mortar and feeling that cloth?
See, the thing is that, as Indians, we are so used to going to a store and buying and getting the whole experience, for wedding, especially going with your relatives, your uncles, aunties, the in-laws, so it's a whole different shopping experience. And that, at least for 2020, I think is going to be little less. But 2021 onwards, everyone's going to come with the entire family to buy.
I think, everyone loves a shopping experience. So it's end of the month, let's go shopping. You understand? And the moment say let's go shopping, and you sit in front of the monitor or you sit in front of your laptop, that's not an experience. You're going to check out 1,000 things and then you're going to buy, put to cart. That's not going to give you an experience. Traveling to that place, trying it on, seeing the color in front of you, seeing the length in front of you, So those experiences is something that brick and mortar you'll never get anywhere else. Virtually also you will not get that. Yeah, it's just trying to be, you want to buy a t-shirt, a small size. I don't need to travel all the way for that. I just go put the small size and that's it. So it depends on what you're buying also.
But I do feel, sorry.
No, please go on.
But I do feel that pretwear is much more easier to buy.
Yeah.
Whether it is, like a shirt or a t-shirt, or whether it's even a suit, a kurta set, it's very easy to buy online, because you don't need to really try if you fit in a proper size into a small, medium, large, whatever it is. It's easy. You don't have to really think, oh, whether it'll look good and I have to take my feras and this. How will I,
let's take, for example, even though the ease of buying online is there. Like, for example, I would not go online and buy a watch for myself, like a Rolex or an Omega, or, I mean, even though there is no customization, I know it doesn't need to, there is no fit in that, but still I want that experience. I want to go to the store, I want to try on 5, I want to see what suits me and then buy it, you know. So I think couture and buying luxury items is the same thing. It's not about the fit, it's not about the same, because you know it's going to fit you eventually, but you want to try it on, you know, you want that experience of asking the person you con with, does this look nice or does this look nice, you know. So I mean, that was basic. I mean, even if you're buying a car for that matter, you have the money, you want to buy a car, you'll go to the showroom, you'll see the car, you'll see the features, you know, and then you'll buy it. Even though, you know, you can go online, select red color car, this much thing and buy it. You know, so I think as far as any big ticket numbers are there, you know, you always want that experience of going to the store, speaking to the staff. What if it doesn't fit me? What if, there is a problem? You want that assurance back again that we will fit it for you, we will give that. And online, you don't get that, because in online, there are so many sites that are fake sites. You know, like Falguni has ordered few things from a few sites in the past, you know, and fake items have come. You know, so you really don't know the credibility of that from where you're ordering it. You know, so there are a lot of pros and cons, yes, but definitely in the future, I see everyone buying online, even if it's couture.
And
But that will take about at least 5 to 6 years to 10 years, not in the next 4 to 5 years.
Until then, I think we Indians will still keep going to the store with our family.
We have become comfortable for ordering small things, you know. So I think that comfort factor is already seeped into us. Like if Falguni used to buy vegetables, she can buy vegetables online. You know, if she wants to buy household items, you can buy it online. So we have all become comfortable with the fact of buying online. So this quarantine time has given everyone the comfort factor of buying online.
This time has given everyone an assurance that online shopping is okay. Because that was the only way to do, you know, in all these years which we had the luxury of stepping in anywhere and buying. But even I kind of enjoy online, you know, and now I've started liking it. I'm like, okay, fine, this is the way it is. It's easy.
Another 5 years, you'll see everyone buying most of the things online. They don't even step out. They say, okay, I've seen this car, just buy it. I've seen this watch, just buy it, you know.
And do you think that Indian luxury, especially Indian fashion, is ready now to sort of for that digital wave or transformation? Sorry, I can't hear you.
The last question.
You know?
Sorry.
One more.
Yeah. Now I can. I couldn't hear you all. Yeah.
What I was saying is that since we all live in a 3D world, you know, and buying something from 2D becomes very difficult because you cannot gauge the right color, you cannot gauge how it's actually looking on you, you know. And since we all have become so accustomed to seeing things up close and personal and seeing it in 3D, there's a difference between buying on an image, in a flat image, to a real thing. So I think the moment people come to a point when they accept, okay, fine, more or less it's going to look like this way, that's when you start seeing the change buying online.
Okay. And my last few questions really, could you take us through your new pret collection which you guys have just launched? What is it about? Where do you take the inspiration from?
So the pret collection is more for, you know, a girl who really likes to travel the world, likes to go to south of France, or wants to go to Italy.
And this collection we just showed in New York in February.
Yeah, at Courtry.
You know, so that was the latest collection, the pret wear. And after Courtry in March, we were supposed to launch it in our store, you know, but it just never happened. So this is the same collection that we showed at New York.
So the collection is called Sicilian Sampe, and it's for a girl who likes to look, you know, really wants to travel, wants to wear it on flight or wear the outfit on a boat or on a cruise. so the collection is very easy. It's printed, and you can accessorize it, you can top it up, top it down, you can play around a lot with the silhouette. And it comprises of shirts, tunics, dresses, athleisure, bombers. Really something that is easy. You can just put it on and go something like what I'm wearing. I can just go for a meeting.
This is from Sicilian stuff,
Yeah. Go for a meeting, or go wear heels and have a night out, and still look dressy.
Okay. And
currently it's on our website, FalguniShanePeacock.com. So you can go and see the entire collection out there.
Falguni, you mentioned that your couture is, I mean, a lot of people in America are buying it. So why is that?
Because see, this year brides will not be able to travel to India, right? And a lot of Indians living over there may know the brand really well, and they want something different.
Because we've been showing at New York Fashion Week for the last 9 seasons.
Yeah, so 9 seasons we've been showing there. Plus, for their big day, we are doing online consultation, and we are doing virtual appointments and all. And obviously now there are weddings in US. There are quite a few weddings in September and stuff. So people have started shopping from there.
And just to mention to you, on our site, on the Indian site, FalguniShanePeacock.in, we have a section where we, both Falguni and myself, virtually can design, select, or recommend any outfit for you.
Oh, okay.
So this is something we already put it about 6-8 months back.
Yeah, actually, before even anyone knew about COVID, it was ready. And
so we knew that we have so many customers internationally, be it Hong Kong, or be it Singapore, where it's Dubai, or it's in Europe, or it's in US, So we wanted them to feel secure that when they're buying something online from us, that we are looking into it. So yes, there is a section out there where you can go and say, I'm planning my own wedding, and we do recommend and we do see that. So this is something that I'm just saying that it is already there in our website.
Okay. And did you dress any brides in the lockdown?
Yeah, I think Isha Amin got married.
Isha Amin got married. We dressed her. And there were a couple of brides who had smaller functions.
Yeah. There were 5, 6,
yeah, a couple of them.
Yeah. But and how did that happen? So everything happened virtually. How did you consult? How did the fittings happen?
WhatsApp,
FaceTime, virtual. Send the outfits to their place.
And the thing is that we have very good trained staff, someone who can take a call just by looking at it.
And our fashion consultants, which we have, are the ones who really help the clients. Like both the stores have really, very experienced fashion consultants who help them put looks together. So we do virtual appointments, and it's really easy. The whole experience is really nice and easy.
Okay. And my last question, really, so what is coming up next for Falguni and Shane Peacock? Like for the brand, what expansion plans? Are you all dressing any supermodel or Hollywood actress?
I think expansion plans were there this year. Actually, before COVID, we had great expansion plans, but then I think we've kept everything on hold for this year right now. Okay. We're just looking at what we've just launched to launch it officially in September.
Yeah.
And let's see how things go. I think the most important thing is we want everyone to be safe, and everything to come back to normal. And that's about it.
And live a mask-free life again. Oh God, we've started coming to work and to wear the mask so many hours. It's like a real big pain.
Yes.
Yeah.
So, sorry, I'm going to probe you a little here, but what kind of expansion plans did you all have? If you all can share that with me, please.
We were planning a store in Hyderabad. We are already seen in Lockton location out there, and we were looking at another one store in this side of
Juhu,
in Juhu side, because we already have a store in Juhu, and we wanted to go and move into a little bigger store out here. Because for a person to travel all the way from here to Kalagoda was finding it a little difficult. So we said, why don't we look at a bigger store, maybe in Bandra or something. So we had these 2 stores on mind, and one to be already locked in only in Hyderabad.
Okay.
So I think that will be on hold for some time till we
I
see.
think before the end of the year, Hyderabad should happen. You know,
That
but
at least
because we are,
finalizing the plans,
because we are not able to travel, the plans and everything was almost finalized, but we
Everything
couldn't
was
travel, so we put
finalized,
it on the backseat because we don't want that much stress at this point, you know. And I think you know, we are working on the Couture Week collection, so that soon will be out. And internationally, we did poetry. We were going to do the coming poetry also for the next season,
yeah.
which I think again we need to put it on hold until next February, because again traveling and all is going to be a big problem. But I think all in all, you know, I feel like everyone's taking a bit slow, because we all want to sail through this, you know, healthily, happily, you know, and just make things work for the next
and I
couple
think
of months.
it's given us time to sit and evaluate what is right for the brand, what are our plans, future plans to be, you know, and restructure the company itself, you know. And every time we have a meeting, our CEO is in New York, you know, so fixing up time with him, it becomes a big problem, you know. So I mean, I think these are the things that it's given us a lot of time right now also to say, okay, fine, let's start cutting down things that we didn't want to do. You know, let's focus on the things that were good for us.
Yeah. Also, I feel like the lockdown has given us, you know, an understanding, and you know, we were just running. We wanted to do this.
Yeah,
we wanted to do
everything.
everything. But now I feel like after being home for 3 months at a stretch, I feel like there's so much more to life, you know. And I really want to not put things out and say, okay, no, let me work now, I'll do this later. I'm not going to do that. Now I want to go for my holidays. I want to do everything. I want to give time to my daughter, give time to my parents, be at home, and then, okay, yes, come to work, because that's an essential part.
Previously, it was like, okay, it's 10 in the night, you know, you're like, okay, let's do one more and then leave it home, you know. But now it is like, okay, no, I know the importance that my parents are there, our pets are there, our daughter is there, you know. So we started prioritizing things actually. It's a good thing that has given us perspective to value human life, you know, and how important these small things in life is, you know, and they are the most important things to us.
I think that's been like the biggest takeaway for most of us of this lockdown. And if there's anything else that you would like to tell me about, or tell our readers, which I haven't asked you, then please feel free.
I think this is one thing that goes out to everyone, is that we all are fighting some form of battles in some form way, you know. So whoever's fighting a battle in any form, hang on there. Things are going to change. Things are going to get better. You know, we all are going to see the light in the end of the tunnel. You know, and we are going to come out much better, bigger, and brighter. Everyone, this is, you know. So, and if there is things, reach out to a person, talk to people. You know, I mean, this is. I think this is very important for everyone. You know, if you feel you want to talk to someone, reach out, pick up that phone, call that person, and tell that people. And if you see someone, you know, in that problem, reach out to that person and ask them, you know, hey, is everything fine with you? Do you need something? I think that if everyone starts doing, you know, I think the things will change, and I think that's the change we want at this moment, you know.
That's a great concluding note. Very heartfelt. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for your time.
Thank you so much. Lovely talking to you.
See you. Bye. See you.